Red Dead Redemption 2's online mode, Red Dead Online, is set to release soon, sometime in late November, which of course is the month that we're currently in. This comes straight from Rockstar themselves, and of course, that's a bit of a vague date, but what we can assume is that it's more than likely going to release between the days of November the 18th or the very last day of the month on the 30th. So between now and then, we'll probably get some sort of a trailer because obviously they'd want to let us know when it's coming out and what we could expect from the online mode in terms of features and whatnot. So from my perspective, I'm going to go ahead and make an assumption that the release date is either going to be the 23rd or the 30th because both of those days line up with normal Friday releases of anything. So it just makes sense for it to come out on the weekend because people would actually have time over the weekend to play it for the first time. So I definitely wager that it's going to be one of these two dates here. So obviously this isn't set in stone. It could literally release anywhere from the 18th to the 30th. But just looking at this from a business perspective, having it set on Friday would mean a bigger opening for Red Dead Online. And also, Rockstar is known for delaying things and handing out things just at the very last second. So it wouldn't surprise me if it was the 30th. In fact, I'd bet on it. So now that we have the release date locked down, we've actually got a lot of stuff that we know so far about Red Dead Online in terms of what it has to offer and what we could expect from it on release day. And I'm going to go ahead and cite a Reddit post here from a user, Dylan Myers 246. He went ahead and made a nice little list of what we could expect to see from the game based on achievements from within the game itself, developer interviews, game files, and reliable leakers. And this is his words. So I'm going to go ahead and read down the list of everything we can expect from Red Dead Online. You will create your character, but much more in depth than GTA 5, male and female characters, of course. You'll break out of jail. Not sure where from or how it unwinds, and people actually have a theory that it could be from within Mexico because there is a prison or something like that, or a fort out there in Mexico. If you didn't know, you can actually glitch out there and you can see a little fort or a prison area, and people are assuming that they have this actually modeled out and detailed in the online mode. So who knows, maybe we have to escape from Mexico and get into America. I don't know. There is a storyline and side storylines. Multiplayer promotes roleplay and harmony. Griefers are punished. If you are constantly killed by a player, you can tell the law. You can interact with players and they can interact back. You will get a bounty if you kill another player and you're spotted. You can own property and horses, including wagons. Content and future content to come will remain relevant to the time period. This game is less grindy than GTA 5, but more grindy than single player. Events pay heavily and promote unique player encounters. Adversary mode will be fun over realism like GTA 5. You can set up and edit camps, the temporary little ones in single player. You can create posses and fight posse versus posse. There is at least 50 player levels. You can craft, hunt, pick herbs, and fish. Lasso is not usable on other players. Online will be a big improvement from GTA Online and considerably more consumer friendly. So apparently we could take that with a grain of salt. Fist other players. No. I read that wrong. Fist fight other players. 32 player lobbies. Some form of battle royale with a Rockstar spin on it. A small scale. All wildlife and fish from single player. No info on legendaries. Servers are of high quality. Rockstar has a deal with a high-end server provider, apparently. Releases by the end of this month. Of course, we already know that. So, games as a service, free and regular updates of content, customizables, weapons, horses, properties, and more. There's actually NPCs out in the world. Horse races, deathmatch, etc., just like Red Dead Redemption 1. You can duel other players. And finally, of course, what we expected the most is microtransactions. So, he goes on to say, to answer further about aggressive players or griefers, there's no massive leaks for anti-griefing, but from known info, it will be very punishing to harass a player. Killing a player constantly will grant them the chance to tell the law, and the griefer will need to buy out the bounty. It won't be a griefer's paradise. In fact, the opposite, it seems. So if you kill a player, you'll only get a bounty if a witness gets to the law or the player selects tell the law on his or her death screen. A bounty doesn't just appear. So as you can see, there are a lot of things to look out for on the release of Red Dead Online, even a battle royale mode. We've all known about this for quite a while now, and it's just really, really exciting. I'm just ready to hop onto Red Dead Online and do everything I did in Red Dead Redemption 2, but with my buddies online. So it'll be really fun, hunting legendary animals, or fishing with your buddies. It's just really cool to think about it. I mean, I really can't wait. I just really want to touch on the Battle Royale mode in Red Dead Redemption 2. I'm hoping that it doesn't turn into something like Fortnite or PUBG or Blackout. What's it called? Blackout from Black Ops 4. I just don't want like that typical sort of emotes and everything, and just I want something more easygoing and everything. And of course, I would expect that from a game like this because it is set in a Western time period. So obviously, everything's toned down. They can't really go all out like they would with Fortnite, because Fortnite has its own thing going on and they can literally do anything they want with it. They can add anything to it in terms of DLC and whatnot. But when it comes to something like PUBG, of course, they're not trying to push the line so much. They're literally trying to ensure that it stays what it's supposed to be, and that's sort of like a military shooter. And with Black Ops Blackout, I think they're going to be pushing the line as well because they want to compete with Fortnite and everything. And I just don't see Rockstar doing crazy stuff in the game, and if they would, then it would just kind of destroy the whole point, in my opinion, because I want to play a battle royale that it kind of differs from other battle royales, because we're all kind of burnt out on those battle royale modes, and all we do is play that now. At least some of us do. I know that a lot of us don't like those modes. One of those people are me, because I really don't play as much Fortnite as you'd think. In fact, I don't play the game at all. So I'm just kind of looking forward to this because I don't really play Battle Royale that much. And I don't know about you guys. What do you guys think? Let me know down in the comment section below. Do you think that, this is going to be a good Battle Royale? Are you possibly just burnt out on Battle Royale modes? For me personally, I haven't played a lot of Battle Royales, so I'm just kind of looking forward to it a bit. And I really don't know how it's going to work in terms of gameplay. I think that maybe, they're going to ditch, well, they're obviously going to ditch the parachuting because that's just not realistic. I don't think everyone's going to drop in from a hot air balloon. It just doesn't make sense. But I can see us, starting in random locations or something like that, and that would be pretty cool. Just all the different guns they could add to the mode and everything, and I think it's going to be really, really cool, and hopefully the Battle Royale mode just kind of turns out really good. I'm kind of looking forward to it, not going to lie. Again, let me know down in the comment section below if you are, but other than that, the rest of the game looks pretty good. Free roam and everything. Of course, you can't lasso people, which is something that of course would be extremely annoying. Just imagine getting lassoed and then not being able to do anything with it. That would just be super annoying, and I feel like they're going to be taking out a lot of the things that made GTA 5 bad and be putting it into this and just kind of upgrading it. And of course, we're not going to be having jets flying everywhere and shooting you from out of the sky, and of course that's just going to be really great because I think it's going to be really dumbed down in the way that there's not going to be a lot of annoying stuff in the game, and I think it's going to be more fair for everyone. And so of course with the bounties and everything, I think that's going to be pretty fun. You got to watch out for people chasing you around the map, and of course if you have like a high bounty on you, like $1,000 or something, you should probably expect other players around the map to be looking for you. So 32 player lobbies, that's pretty cool. So what they're pushing here with the online mode actually is a lot of more sort of levels for your player that you could play through. A lot more story in this online mode than apparently what was in GTA 5. I don't know what to think about that really. I mean, I personally don't care as much for that because I think that, again, it makes sense for this game because it's a dumbed down version of GTA Online in the way that you can't do all that crazy stuff that you would normally do in GTA Online with the jets and the explosions and all that kind of stuff. But I could see why they would want to implement more of like a story driven multiplayer here. So the number one thing that I'm looking forward to is the hunting and just all of that kind of legendary animal stuff and just, screwing around with my friends basically. So that's gonna be it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know down in the comment section below what you think about the multiplayer experience. Do you have any doubts about it? Do you have any sort of ideas that you think might happen? Just give me your take on it down in the comment section below, and as usual I will be looking at those. And of course, like I said, we're gonna be getting it sometime in a couple of weeks or so, so of course look out for that. I'll be making some videos on that in the near future. But other than that, that's going to be it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave a like and subscribe because it does take about like a second out of your day to make mine. So thanks again for watching. Have a wonderful day and see ya in the next one.